Welcome to Revelation Corner. Today we coming back at Abraham, okay? We're in Genesis 20, and this is what's going down. Abraham runs into Abimelech, he's a king of Gerar. He's the king of Gerar. Bet. Abraham got this plan all over again, which he did before, which the Lord saved him from, of calling Sarah his sister, which is not incorrect, but it is incomplete, because yes, technically Sarah is Abraham's half sister, but she is his wife. Okay. And here he come in Genesis 20 doing the exact same thing that he did. Child, I can't even find it right now, but he did it before with, I believe, with an Egyptian king. And I wrote in my notes, so you still ain't learned from last time, Abraham? This is after the Lord came to you and told you of his promises for you and Sarah, and you still ain't learned? So Abimelech took Sarah. But let me tell you how God shows mercy on Abimelech. I bet. So God straight up tell Abimelech, like, yo, my dude, like, if you don't let go of that woman, you gonna die, because that's his wife. And Abimelech was like, God, how was I supposed to know that that's his wife? Like, he said that was his sister. She said that's my brother. Like, I'm innocent here. I'm the innocent party. Like, how am I supposed to die when they were the ones that did this to me? And God was like, bet, you right. You're right. You are innocent, but I'm the one that stopped it. So I'm telling you right now, my dude, that if you don't let her go, you gonna die. And everything that you got is gonna crumble. And so Abimelech was like, I bet. He sent her away. But then Abimelech came out to Abraham and he's like, my dude, how you gonna do me like that? Like, how you gonna play me like that? What did I do to you for you to come and almost get God to kill me and mess up my stuff? Because you wanted to tell me a half truth and you ain't want to tell me that she was your wife. And here come Abraham talking about, oh, this is what Abraham said directly. All right. In verse 11, he said, Abraham said, I did it because I thought there is no fear of God at all in this place, and they will kill me because of my wife. Then he started going to the spiel of, besides, she really is my sister, and how he's her half sister. But let me tell you something. Like, he knew what he was doing. In the text, it shows that this wasn't the first time, but two, it says here, let me see. And when God caused me to wander from my father's house, I said to her, this is the kindness you must do to me. At every place to which we come, say of me, he is my brother. Abraham, the Lord just came to you and told you about the promises that he's going to give you. Okay. The Lord came to you and he told you about how he was going to burn Sodom and Gomorrah. And he still saved Lot, even though that's a whole other ratchetness that we could talk about in another Revelation Corner. But like, my dude, why are you fearing these men? And the other thing is, this what happens when you assume things that you don't know, because either about how the person looks, the situation, their culture, whatever the case may be. He just assumed that Abimelech had no fear of God in him. And here go Abimelech talking to God like, God, you know, I'm innocent. Like, hold on. Let's talk about this. So Abimelech wanted to take Sarah as one of his wives. And it seemed like a good thing. And that's also a lesson for us to know or to see, is that just because something looks like a good thing, it doesn't mean that it's a God thing. To Abimelech, having Sarah as his wife looked like a really good thing, but it was not a God thing. And God stopped it from happening because he knew the truth. And another lesson I got from this is, if the man won't be a cover for the daughter of God, the Father will. Okay? If that man that is supposed to be your cover ain't gonna cover you, you better best believe that God will cover you, daughter of God. I said it. And another part of it is because I believe that God didn't want any misunderstandings, because he gave him the promise of Isaac at this point. And he wanted no misunderstanding that child that she was going to have was not going to be from Abimelech. It was going to be from Abraham. God blessed Abraham and he blessed Abimelech as well, because it says at the end, for the Lord had closed all the wombs of the house of Abimelech because of Sarah, Abraham's wife. That's why I'm telling you, when that man ain't your cover, you better best believe God will be your cover. That's all for Revelation Corner today, but I'm gonna come back with more.